Alright, we're back. This is Jurgen Jays. I'm playing, or reading. I don't know if you would say for a visual novel if you're playing or reading, but going through Fate Stay Night, remastered, first time playing Fate Stay Night, or reading, whatever. We just were, gosh, this was literally minutes ago for me. Why can't I remember what was just happening? We're out in this park. We're giving Archer a tour of the city, and then we think we might we're being watched, we think. So let's see what happens. Maybe whoever's watching me is up for an early skirmish. Command spells react to other command spells. If we're dealing with a master, then you should be able to identify them if we come across them. Would they be able to do the same to you? Yeah, but advanced spellcasters can hide their energy signatures. Our command spells may react to each other, but it still takes magical energy to activate them. As long as the master keeps their magic circuits shut, it'll be hard to find them. It's troubling. Does that mean we're broadcasting our position? Pretty much. We're stupid like that. If I looked around at home, I'm sure I could dig up a way to mask my power, but I'm just too strong. Just so good. You don't need to. Yep. They'll just come to us first, right? Saves us the trouble of looking. I suppose, like, in a battle of attrition like this, if you're confident in your abilities, you might as well just, hey, come at me, bro, and see what happens. Archer doesn't respond. Maybe he's irritated with me. What? Are you going to tell me not to get cocky? I ask a little defensive, thinking of our earlier exchanges. Archer mentally brushes the question aside. You're at your best when you're like this. You're at your best when you're like this. Yes. Let the small fry come to us. We'll cook them alive! Alright. I can feel the smirk in his tone. Ooh, it got real bright. I'm not saying I like what he said, but it is enough of an olive branch, I suppose. We start walking around town again. I spend the day taking him to all the important places and even drop by some less significant spots that might be useful to know. After dinner, I make for our final stop. I want to know what you had for dinner. It's like the most important part of the day, for me, at least sometimes, which may be sad, but I like food. I'm a biggie, leave me alone. It's now after 7 in the evening. This is a good chance to show him the best vantage point of the city. Blurry camera moving, golly. The wind howls. Awoo! That was pathetic. We're atop the tallest building in Shinto. The commanding view of the city makes for a fitting end to our tour. So, pretty great view, isn't it, Archer? Huh. I feel sorry for any future boyfriends. You really know how to run a guy ragged. Oh gosh, that made me cringe up a little. And I'm the guy that usually makes the weird flirty jokes, and then when you say it, it makes me feel weird. Is this how everybody else feels? Huh? What'd you just say, Archer? Just an honest thought. It is a good position, though. If you'd taken me here first, it would have spared you the effort of all that walking. Oh, if you're feeling ragged, that would be really bad if someone attacked us right now, I think is what you're getting about. No? Okay. What are you talking about? It's nice, sure, but you need to visit places to really get the lay of the land. This only gives you a bird's eye view of the city. Not necessarily. You think too little of the Archer class. One can't be a good bowman without good eyes. Really? Can you see my house from here then? Across the whole frickin' river? Not quite that far. Just to the bridge or so. I can count the number of tiles there at least. No way! The tiles on the bridge? I didn't expect his vision to be as good as the telescopes I often see on rooftops. Sharp eye doesn't even begin to cut it. I wonder if there are people with vision, like, in real life that is that intense. Certainly ain't me. I wear glasses, for those of you that don't know. I'm surprised. You really are an archer. Rin, are you mocking me? Of course not. I just didn't take you for the bow and arrow type. My mistake. That's a misconception. We'll have to address once we go home. Are you gonna, like, tell her to stand a mile off and shoot at her or something? With that, Archer goes quiet for a while. He must like the landscape from up here. I mean, he's probably used to, like, sitting or standing up in some medieval tower and shooting down at people. Granted, may not be from that period in time, but if he's using bows and arrows and such, he's probably considering the layout of the city. I shouldn't interrupt him while he's thinking. I step away from Archer and approach the edge of the rooftop. All I can see from here are the lights below. Headlights flow through the streets, and I can make out people on the way home from work. I can't tell what kinds of cars they are, or who exactly is walking. I can see them, but not clearly. It's not unlike how I could tell someone was watching me earlier, even if I couldn't pinpoint them. At the very least, I know someone's made their base in Shinto. I squint down toward the ground. Wait, is the Holy Grail War, like, is it always, all 7 are always based in Fuyuki or the same city, or like is it geographically always the same spot, or how does that work? Oh my gosh. I got coffee for a reason in between recording. I squint down toward the ground. There are 7 masters in total. I don't know who they are, nor which servants are with them. At this point, every master is probably gathering intelligence on their rivals. Suddenly, I feel someone's eyes on me. I can feel like somebody's watching me. There's no reaction from my command spells. I simply sense that someone else is looking at me. Down there? I peer down. People are walking on the street, but one in particular is gazing up at me as if staring at the moon. I'm not sure exactly who that is. I can't say for certain, yet I know exactly who. I can't believe that guy. What's he doing out this late? It's someone we know? We found an enemy, Ren? Another calls out to me. Maybe he can make out my rising hostility. Or Archer, not another. Not really. It's just someone I know. A normal person who has nothing to do with us. Or, unless... Unable to clamp it down, I irritably snap back at him and step away from the roof's edge. He couldn't have seen me from the ground. I'm sure it was just a coincidence. I haven't given myself away. And yet, my mage side is screaming at me for allowing an eyewitness to catch sight of me. How dare someone look at me as I'm just standing on a roof? Maybe they'll think that I'm about to commit suicide. Or, I mean, not that word. That word's not allowed on YouTube. My bad, YouTube. Don't cancel me. Like I'm gonna get canceled. 83 subscribers. I'm so worried about getting canceled, guys. By the time I get back to Miyama, it's 9 p.m. Unlike Shinto, Miyama is mostly residential. After 9, there isn't really anyone outside, and the streets are silent, as if it's much later at night. Are you gonna say who you saw earlier, or are we just gonna slip that by? That's it for the tour. Did you get a good look at the city? Yeah. It's almost like you drugged me everywhere. I understand the layout. I'll pick up more details along the way. Then we're done for today. I'm not feeling great, so I'm going home to rest. Wouldn't he also stay at home to rest? I start up the hill at a relaxed pace. When someone comes up behind me with a knife, I notice someone up ahead. Is that Sakura? Uh-oh. Now would not be a good time to run into her. Which one is Sakura? Rin. Why are you hiding? Quiet! There's someone I know up ahead. I skipped school today, so I don't want her to see me. As I answered, I keep an eye on her. In the middle of the street, there's the first-year student I know. And a foreigner I don't know. They're talking. They're about to make sweet, passionate making out, love, nature sounds. Wow, what a sentence. No, it looks like he's trying to pick her up, while she'd rather be anywhere else. Ah, that's not cool. Are you acquainted with the foreigner? No, I don't know who that is. There are a lot of European houses here, so maybe he's a tourist? Even as I finish the sentence, I'm mentally telling myself off for being so soft on that girl. Archer? Is he human? Who knows? I can tell he has a human body, so that makes him no servant at least. Yeah, he isn't a master either, so it's probably just some lover's tiff. Though, even though I know that she isn't the sort to get caught up in something like that. You don't know her like that? You go home, but you don't let anyone into your personal home life? What do you think she does the same thing? You go home and you go abracadabra and summon weird people dressed in red latex suits in the middle of the night. How do you know what she's up to? Gone. The girl's going up the hill. The man. He's approaching us. The blonde-haired man descends via the street we came by. Okay. That seems so important. You can use this room. Any questions before I go to bed? None in particular. It was wise of you to avoid a premature battle. You should let your strength recover tonight. Weren't we just having a whole conversation earlier about how we should just let them bring it on and, like, consequences be danged and that whole thing? Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Make me that tea again. Okay, so you want him to be your butler, but not. Make up your mind, sister. Let me take a sip of coffee here. I don't love the creamer I currently have. It's a Kit Kat flavored creamer. The only reason I bought it was because it's been on sale. Like, it tastes fine, but I'm getting a little tired of it. Because this is like my third container that I've gone through of it at the moment. Anyway, once I'm back in my room, the fatigue washes over me. I immediately pass out. Oh yeah, I need to call Kirei first. That annoying priest left me a message. Oh yeah, that's the dude. By now, he's probably sent for the backup mage. It isn't my problem, but he is my legal guardian. I owe him a phone call at least. Oh, okay, that's new. Phone. Magically appear. Poof. I punch his phone number into the telephone. Before long, the fake priest picks up. Wait, what makes him fake? Kirei, it's me. I contracted a servant yesterday, so you can register me as a master now. There's a brief pause. Kirei's silence is deafening. I can feel its weight, even through the earpiece. Understood. What will you do next? You should stop by. I have something for you from your parents. They asked me to pass it on to you only if you became a master before adulthood. Oh, are you talking about Father's will? I already decrypted that. I'll drop by the church if I feel like it. Bye. Wait, Rin. Now that you are a master... I hang up before he finishes. That's okay. What if he was just telling you, like, the most important detail for this whole thing, and then you just click him off? Snap him off. However that phrase goes. Expression. English hard. If I have to listen to Kirei's nagging while I'm this tired, I have a feeling my magical energy will drain away instead of recover. Alright. I should be ready. All that's left is to sleep. Once I open my eyes, it'll be a brand new day. 10 years ago, my father fought as a mage in the Holy Grail War and lost. Oh, okay. So her father was not the victor. Now it's my turn to risk it all for the same prize. Who is her dad? Well, something Tosaka. I'm trying to... It's been such a long time since I saw Fate Zero. I'm trying to piece together which one he was, but I guess it don't matter. I'm still in the prologue, technically. Can I please get out of the prologue? It's been like a 2.5-hour ordeal already. And after breakfast, I lay out my plans for the day. You're going to school? Yes. Do you have a problem with that, Archer? It's not a problem, but... Archer looks reluctant, but doesn't protest. After spending a whole day with me, he probably understands now that Rin Tohsaka doesn't go back on her word once she's made up her mind. Oh, I was about to say, I thought you were about to make a joke of, like, after being a whole day with Rin Tohsaka, he just doesn't know what to do with himself. He just wants nothing but to be around me. I can sense his disagreement, even if he doesn't voice it, but I've also learned that Archer has a sincere side beneath all the sarcasm. He won't whine about a decision he's accepted. Yep, he's loyal. And awkward. Like that. Okay, I don't think he's awkward. That's what my intuition says, at least after watching him yesterday. Rin, now that you're a master, you need to always be wary of enemy masters. If you're ambushed at school, it'll be difficult to protect you. Not necessarily. Listen here, Archer. I don't intend to alter my lifestyle just because of this. Besides, masters fight out of public view, don't they? I don't think anyone would try to sneak up on me in front of everyone at school. That's your choice, then I'll follow along. But at least, let me stand guard in spirit form. Surely you don't intend to go there without me. Of course not. You'll stay with me whenever I'm outside, not just at school. That's a servant's job, so I'm counting on... Oh my gosh. Counting on you. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, whoa, different guy. I'm glad to hear it. A knight has a duty to repay his lord's trust. You won't be disappointed. Still, hypothetically speaking, what would you do if the enemy was in a place you thought safe? Are we supposing that there's a master at the school? Yes. Well, it's hard for anyone who isn't a student or teacher to enter it. Could spell trouble if masters are already infiltrated. I don't think that's likely. The Tohsaka are the only functioning mage family left in this town. The other one's gone belly up, so they won't produce any masters. I bet the, whoever she saw last night while we were up on the building, that's who... That will also be a student from school that is also a part of this as well. It is my theory. I'm sure we'll figure that out pretty quickly. You know. Hey, if there's any other mage families in Fuyuki besides the Tohsaka, you can bet I've looked into them already. Are there? He isn't a master. As the heir to that family, he can't wield the strength to become one. We can safely ignore him. Ignore them. See, so there is another mage at your school, but they lack the magical energy to be a master. That's right. Most of the other masters will be coming from the outside. They wouldn't be at my school. Okay, outside like faraway places or just in Fuyuki? Again, still haven't really answered that question. For now, perhaps. But there are exceptions to every rule, Rin. What will you do if you encounter an unknown mage at school? I'm telling you it won't happen. Mages are sensitive to each other. I've spent a whole year at that campus, so I'd be able to sense any mage no matter how hard they try to hide. I'm certain that there are only 2 mages at school, me and that Proby without enough power to be a master. Well, that's offensive. Get it now? You're just being paranoid. The scenario you're imagining won't happen. Thus, why I said hypothetically, but the unexpected has a way of happening. Sometimes, destiny decides to make the impossible come about. If we find ourselves in such a situation, I hope you'll remember not to take it out on me. Archer chuckles dryly. His smug attitude already makes me want to do exactly that, but I'll be late for school if I let him keep pushing my buttons. Look, it won't happen. It's a what if, because it would never happen in the first place. And if it does, it would just mean that I was too naive. So maybe you are too naive. You're about to get humbled so quickly. I remember you said that. Let's get going then. It takes 30 minutes to get to your school, so you'd better leave soon if you want to be on time. Here we are, in a matter of seconds. I am legitimately shocked. It really did happen. I'm surprised as well. Really does pay to be a pessimist. This is our exchange the moment we pass through the front gate. Oh wait, that was my voice line still speaking from the slide before. I should shut up now. It's almost time for homeroom, so there are students on their way to class. All around us. Weird break in sentence. Why wouldn't you just play that all the way through? Archer and I stand still like a pillar amid the swirling human sea. The air isn't just stagnant. Someone's set up a bounded field, don't you think? It isn't finished, but yes, prep work is already underway. Can I please voice someone other than these two people? I must think they're a big shot to go about it this openly. A bounded field, don't you think? That's one of those, like, bubble things, or... No, that's called something else. Well... Oh my gosh, come on. Come on, don't yawn. More an unbelievable amateur. Only a third-rate mage would make such a conspicuous field. Someone with actual skills would conceal it until it was time to strike. And how would you rate this mage? Who knows? I couldn't care less. More importantly, trying such shoddy work in my territory is just gonna earn them a beating. I had a joke to say, but I immediately lost it as soon as it came to mind. I let out an indignant huff as I crossed through the grounds. As a mage, there's no sugarcoating it. I won't be satisfied until whoever made this bounded field gets what's coming to them. Ding dong, ding dong. I'm on my way back from the music room after second period. I spot a first year floundering in the hallway. She looks like she could use a hand with the large stack of documents she's carrying. Oh cool, it's Sakura, okay. Let me help, Sakura. Huh? Tohsaka. Printouts? Our class is supposed to take care of world history. What is that Kazuki thinking, making you carry all these? Here, I'll take half. Thank you. It's fine. Are we taking these to your classroom? No. Mr. Kazuki, he said he needs to take them back because there's a typo. I can believe that. Kazuki's got such a huge stick up his butt, he wants to spend an entire exam over a single typo. Got a little bit of an ego. You mean an exam here at this school? Yeah, it was during midterms last year. It was near the end when everyone's answer sheets were already filled. He just came out and said there's a typo. The questions are incorrect. The exam is suspended, and we'll redo it tomorrow. The teachers were as surprised as we were, and people still talk about it. That does sound like Mr. Kazuki. He's the type of person who believes teachers shouldn't make any mistakes. As a teacher myself, I make mistakes all the time, and it is okay. Granted, I'm not a Japanese teacher. But he goes overboard. You better learn while... Oh, wait. But he goes overboard. You better learn while you can that once Kazuki's mind got... Oh my gosh. Speaking of mistakes, You better learn that while you can, that once Kazuki's got his mind set on something, he's as hard to move as a mountain. You must like him. It's unusual to hear you talk about someone like that. Is it? I do wish he'd just relax. Though, he's alright, just the way he is ultimately. That's cute, like in a sweet, endearing way. The faculty at our school is made up of both really nice teachers and some really scary ones. It isn't every school like that. It's a delicate balance that Mr. Kazuki's an important part of. He's the stick to the carrot. You'll see more of him next year since he teaches ethics. Oh right, Sakura, there's something I wanted to ask you. Is it about the weird guy last night? What is it? It's about yesterday. Were you talking to a foreigner? You saw that? I just happened to. What's going on? Is he someone you know? No, I, don't really know who he was. It sounded like he was lost. He asked a lot of questions, but I couldn't really understand what he was saying. And that's when she slipped away. I see. Sorry, I was just curious. No, I don't mind. Oh, it's just in here. I can get the rest now. Okay. See you later. Matana. Matane. Matana? Matane. I can't remember which one is see you later. Matane. I return the printouts to Sakura. But before I head back to my classroom, I find myself stopping. How are you lately, Sakura? I'm okay. I'm doing well. I see. Let me know if Shinji's up to something. He doesn't know when to quit, so it'll just get worse if you keep quiet. Oh yeah, isn't she in the Kyoto Ryudo, whatever club thing? The archery thing? Oh, it's fitting. Are we gonna join the archery club to better learn archery ourselves because we have an archer class? No, maybe that's a little bit of a stretch. You don't have to worry, he's been nice lately. You don't have to worry, he's been nice lately. There isn't much I can say to a smile like that. We say our farewells again, and I leave my underclassmen acquaintance. The school day is over. I can finally go home. The classroom steadily empty, and the campus darkens by the hour. The crimson sun will set soon. What time do Japanese schools let out? Is it? I know they go 6 days a week. It just seems like, I don't know. They get up really early, from what I can tell. I don't know if they get to leave sooner because of having that. I mean, I know they just have more education in general, but I don't know. Being a high school student in Japan just sounds miserable from everything that I know about it. Like, and then if you want to be like in a club or do something with your life, once night falls, there won't be anyone left around. Not anything, that'd be bad. Let's begin, Archer. First, we'll investigate the bounded field. Once we determine what type it is, we'll decide whether to erase it or leave it. I speak to my invisible partner. I feel a nod in acknowledgement. Bounded fields are meant to protect their casters. You can consider them a terrain-based magecraft formed by weaving magical energy into a net and applying it to the earth to affect the inside of the field. What? Okay, alright, we're just gonna move on. Hopefully it'll make sense. There are countless types of effects they can have, ranging from wards that isolate an area from the outside world to avoid detection, to fields that limit the type of magecraft that can be activated within. So it's like, if you've seen Bakugan, like the cards that are put down in Bakugan, like when the monster or Bakugan or whatever the heck they're called. I was a kid when I watched this. Like they would come over onto that card, and then like certain things would happen on that card. So like it could be a trap card, or like that card could be activated and it would give a buff or a debuff, or different things like that. The most offensive type suppresses biological functions inside the area of effect. You just start peeing and pooping. It can't hold back. It just goes everywhere. And that's what's been applied to the school grounds. While it isn't finished, everyone in the school will collapse once it's activated. Okay. That's bold. Something like that wouldn't work on me though, because I'm too good for that. Bounded fields are, after all, targeted at the area I'm in, not me specifically. Such indirect magical interference won't affect a mage with magical energy flowing through her body. Ooh, okay. So no, why would they establish it then, if it's not going to affect you? Because they probably have you in mind as their target, since you are attending this school. So, what's the point? Similarly, the electrical charges that flow in the atmosphere won't disturb the electrical currents within my body. That means the bounded field has some other purpose. Whoever it is that put this thing here isn't trying to defeat a master with it. I don't want to believe it, but they're targeting all the people within the school. Again, why? I mean, I guess... Oh, there is only one possible reason for that. And then we'll be figuring out that reason on the next episode. Next episode? Is that what I said? Next episode. Whatever. I'll see you guys later. Not see ya. You'll hear me later. I won't see you. I've never seen you. Don't look at me.